For more on the politics of this, time now to bring in our own Eugene Robinson, associate editor, columnist at the Washington Post. Good evening, Gene.
Evening, Keith.
If this election ends up being, as it often has threatened to be, a referendum on the economy, is that ultimately good news or bad news for Senator the fundamentals are strong McCain?
Well, I think you have to say it's bad news for McCain, and probably as good as it gets for Obama. I mean, you know, McCain he famously did say he doesn't really get this whole economics thing, and to come out and say the fundamentals are strong on a day when the Dow is as the Dow is just inching over the cliff and heading down, it's just, he doesn't get the economy. I think we can safely say he was right. And so I think that's good for Obama and bad for McCain.
Well, you just heard Paul Krugman there comparing that language to language that Herbert Hoover used. Herbert Hoover is the antichrist of American economics. Even people who've been through sixth grade history and then gone home know what Herbert Hoover did or did not do, or at least led the party that did or did not do, and what happened to him politically. There's no greater millstone you could hang around a presidential candidate's neck, is there?
I can't think of one, and you would think that if you were going to be a Republican candidate for president, they ought to give you a book of Herbert Hoover's sayings so you could study it and work hard at not ever saying anything that he ever said, especially about the economy. I mean, it was remarkably tone deaf to the reality of what's happening today and what's been happening for months in people's lives.
But now this turns into something political, and talk about the tone deafness and the attempt to pivot away from it, to distance himself from his own remarks. John McCain comes back and says, no, I meant, when I said the fundamentals of the economy, I meant the people. And so when Obama attacked my remark, he's attacking the people. We saw political legerdemain, sleight of hand here, did we not? Does it always work simply by redefining what the other guy said? I mean, how far could it be taken before people go, wait a minute?
Yeah, I mean, come on. Look, some of the stuff the McCain campaign has been doing and throwing out there the past couple of weeks is, probably have to say it's diabolically clever. But this isn't diabolical. It's not even clever. They're just making stuff up at this point. I mean, fundamentals meant the American workers, and how dare he insult the American workers. I don't think, I don't think there are people who will not be able to see through what is just an all too transparent attempt to kind of change the subject and just throw some stuff out there and make everybody forget that McCain said a dumb thing.
Right, and again, it's sixth grade grammar. Nobody's ever used the word fundamentals to describe people. I mean, the term fundamentalists maybe, but not fundamentals.
You're not getting a check on that one. No, you're getting an X on that.
And last point, did we just reintroduce Senator Biden into this campaign? Did this just revivify him?
Yeah, it seems to have, doesn't it? I mean, it's certainly, where's he been, So we had understood that he was going to kind of go after McCain in a pretty tough way on the economy today, and presumably he's going to continue that campaign. It'd be interesting to see where he does it. Is he going to stay in the, he's going to do it in the Northeast and some of these swing states? But he seemed full of new energy today.
It's his topic. Gene Robinson of MSNBC and, of course, the Washington Post. Thanks as ever, Gene.
Good to talk to you, Keith.